Hi y'all. Okay, so I'm in my witchy room and I just finished doing a troll video. Y'all can go find that and watch it on my channel. But since I'm up here, I don't ever hardly film in here because it's kind of private. But I have done a tour of it already, so I figured I've already let my viewers in, so I'll probably start filming up here a little bit more. It is just, it doesn't have good lighting. So well, I'm here to tell y'all, I want to show y'all a few of my witchy things and just some cool stuff that I thought would be interesting. This is a skull glass bottle with an eyeball cork that I had personally made off of from an artist on Etsy because I like weird trinkets and stuff like that on my witchy cabinet shelf. This is Van oil, by the way, and I made it myself. I sell these, I don't sell this bottle, but I do sell Van oil on Etsy. And I'll put the link below if y'all are interested. If not, y'all should know how to make it, right? Anyway, so this is a cool bottle that I want to show you. And also I have made some spirit communication oil. And I love this bottle. And you use this to anoint yourself when you're trying to communicate with spirits, ancestors, you know, stuff like that. I also have an incense that I made from this these herbs in here as well that you can burn when you're doing the communications as well. Sorry y'all, this it's at a weird angle. I also have, what else? I think I showed y'all this before. This is some dark energy thunderstorm water that I collected, and this huge lightning storm that happened a couple of weeks ago, and I know there's lots of energy in this, so I saved it. I have more. I just put some in this bottle for, you know, use during spells. Also have my black feather. I love this feather. It's actually, it looks like it's been dyed. You hold it into the light, it almost looks blue. Anyway, I don't know if it was dyed or not, but I used that during some of my spells. And here's some hot foot powder that I made. I made this last year, and look how much I've had to use. And I'll tell you all the story about that. I made this before we moved to this house, and there was a lot going on at my other house. Lots of things from the outside that I didn't want getting into my home. So I had to protect my home and the perimeter of my home. So I made this and sprinkled it around my house. And it worked pretty good, let me tell you. Then I have, like, I work with a lot of dark, shoot. I have lots of my dark stones up here. I have my onyx, not my onyx, but my snowflake obsidian, my tektite, and then this, I forgot the name of this stone, but it's known as the magician's stone. It's a black stone with these gold specks in it. And this, like, will amplify your magic like times 100. So look up the magician's stone and you'll get the name for this, but that's what they call it. Yeah, so all my books are back there. Some of my books, I have some downstairs as well. And then of course I have my little cauldron that I use. And then on this side there's like the tree of life. And this is my working cauldron. This is the one I use up here in my witchy room. I have a cast iron big pot downstairs that I use for bigger stuff. And then I have this little brass one up here as well, in case I need an extra. Yeah, and of course I have my little dolls up there, my troll dolls. You see that one? He's gonna be coming into some trouble soon, y'all. Look at him, poor thing. He's all messed up. But I have to keep him up there next to my snake to keep an eye on him. Okay. And then I wanted to show y'all my little singing bowl. And I ordered, well, I bought this from someone, but at a little witchy shop named the Pixie's Intent in Houston. And I'm going to show y'all this. It's a little singing bowl made of brass. Love that. And it comes with this little cute pink pillow to set it on. That's on my altar all the time. I keep that on my altar. And vervain. I love this herb. I use this to make my van oil. Because if y'all don't know, van really is like vervain. It's like short for vervain. The dialect of the southern dialect, they shorten it to van. But this is very good for protection, for psychic protection, from keeping people from psychically attacking you, from keeping energy vampires away from you, from sucking your energy. It also is good for lots of other things. So look up vervain. And if you don't really use it in your spells or practice or anything, you should. It is a very, very all-inclusive, all-around good herb that I use. And it's good. Okay, and this is one of my favorite things that I use, y'all, because I made it myself. My beautiful black mirror, my scrying mirror. This is what I use to scry in sometimes when I meditate or when I'm looking for epiphanies on the unknown, staring into darkness. When I do a lot of my dark energy work, I use my black mirror. And because sometimes we can't get in total darkness, but if we focus on something that's really dark and turn off all the lights, it will help us. So if you don't have a black scrying mirror, I do have a tutorial on how to make one. So I'll try to link that below if I remember. If not, it is in my video somewhere. So y'all can go look for that. And of course I have one of my working crystals. I use this quartz crystal a lot. I charge it, and then I charge it with energies. And then when I'm feeling like zapped, I can come back and absorb the energy from the crystal that I absorbed in it. So these are sort of like batteries to some people who need extra energy sometimes. I use these as energy batteries for myself. And just when you touch it, when you pick it up, you just all of a sudden you feel energized. And a lot of people have, sometimes when they have extra energy or extra anxiety, they don't know what to do with it. Get yourself a crystal and harness all that energy and like put it in your crystal when you meditate with it, and put it on your altar. And when you need some extra energy later on, when you're zapped and you're tired, you go back and get this crystal, and then you absorb that energy back into yourself. So you can benefit from it instead of wasting it, you know, doing something crazy. It's also very balancing as well, because sometimes when we have too much energy, we get into trouble if we don't have a creative outlet. So crystals really help in that department, by the way. And last but not least, I'm going to keep this video short. I have a lot of these little oils, these little hoodoo Santeria oils that I purchased from my local grocery store. They have a shelf full of them. I have a shelf full of them back there. And I am stocked up, and I've gotten like one of everything almost. And I say, you know, I've never had to use these oils, because these are like for getting even or getting rid of enemies and stuff like that. And I had to use them today, and I'm so glad that I bought them. You never know. That's why a good witch is always prepared and have what they need on tap. It's all about the preparation. And I want to show y'all this. Here's a tincture that I made. It's a love tincture. It's a rose tincture. And whenever you're feeling like you're not loved, or you're not giving people enough love and attention, and you just feel like you're not sensitive enough to the loved ones around you or your family, or you feel like if you're single, you feel like you're not loved, or you want more love, or you want to be able to give love and receive love and all that kind of stuff, you take a swig of this tincture and the essence of the rose, which is linked to love and, you know, the goddess of love, will start to give you that vibration of love and being loved and loving more and all that kind of good stuff. And then the energy that you put into it while making the tincture, make sure you put love energy into it. So whenever, and you can also add a rose quartz in the jar if you like, while you're making the tincture, and then sift it out and pour it in here. So I use this a lot, as you can see. Sometimes I'm a little bit, after being married so long, sometimes you gotta use this to keep it together, okay? And then another one of my favorite things that I've recently found was this vampire blood incense. This smells so good. I mean, oh my god, y'all, this stuff is good. I'm going back to get more, but this smells like Nag Champa, like better than that. It's just like, it's darker and more sensual and more floral, and it's just good. I love this. If you don't have this, they sell this at Earthbound, and I think you can order it online. And let's see the box size. It is by the company, what the heck? I think it's Devil's Garden or something like that. Not sure, but it's funny. Like, they have a little story on the side and everything. But I absolutely love this incense, y'all. This is the bomb. Is that still cool to say the bomb? Anyway, I don't really say it, but I would have used a curse word, but I'm classy, I'm classy. So, I'm drinking out of my owl cup, y'all. Y'all see that? It has a black lipstick on it now. It has like, it has a hairline now. And I have some other stuff that I'll probably show you in another video. But for now, I think that's good enough. Maybe I'll go through my book collection one day and I'll show y'all what I have, and y'all can check it out. Because I know a lot of people ask me, what books do you read? What books do you read? What books do you read? So I'll get to show y'all one day when I do like a book video and show you all the books that I have. And some of the books are downstairs because I don't have enough room. So and plus I'm always reading those books that are downstairs. So I keep them close to me in my room, because this room's upstairs, away from everything, away from, you know, my personal space, in my bedroom. And when I do spells and stuff like that, I try to do them up here, because my altar's up here, all my books, all my oils and tinctures. Let me show y'all. That's my, yeah, I have MJ up there, y'all know that. So here's my whole shelf of oils and tinctures and powders and stuff like that. And my altar's over here. And y'all can go check out my Witchy Room tour. I'll try to link all the videos below. If I forget, just go look through it. But I'm really gonna try. If I forget, just put in the comments that I forgot, and I'll try to link it and, you know, get it there if y'all are interested in seeing that. But I love this room. This is my sanctuary. This is my space. I can see outside. I have a beautiful window right here. I don't know. You don't see that? I have a beautiful view of nature outside, and it's just so peaceful in here and calm. And I have all my MJ stuff up here. And let me show y'all. I got my man around me. So I'm good to go. Yes. Anyway, thank y'all for watching so much. If y'all have any questions and about anything, let me know. Put them in the comments. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, so today is Summer Solstice, and to some Wiccans known as Lita. And I am doing my Summer Solstice altar, and I am doing some spells and manifesting abundance, passion, love, all the things that have to do with summer the sun, the longest day, masculine energy upon Father's Day, as well as abundance and providing. So happy Father's Day to all those out there. And here's Thoth, or Tahuti, the father of knowledge. So happy Father's Day. This is the one of the gods on my altar. And then of course there's Isis, or Aset. And of course, you know, I always got MJ somewhere around. And so this is my altar to the summer solstice.